actor?
It can be, mostly because if you are working in a place where you don't live, and you have family or friends or significant others that aren't there, it's really hard to be away from them. It can be very lonely because if you're lucky enough to work a lot, you have to travel. And that's hard. Another difficult thing about acting is you don't always work. I spent a lot of time auditioning. Basically after I got out of college, one of the things that they taught us is that your job is not really to act, it's to audition. It's the only way people are going to get to know you, and you get so many no's, and you won't know why. Somebody could not cast you because you have the same name as their ex-wife they're getting divorced from. They could not cast you because they don't think you look good as a blonde. You could be too short for the guy that they've cast as the lead. It's just
excuses.
It's anything. It's completely out of your control, and unless you have a thick skin, it can get to you. But those are really the only things. I can tell you that this past year that we shot season 2, we got 22 episodes. The first season was 13. And spending 9 months in Vancouver, there's probably a good 2 months in Vancouver out of the entire year that the weather's nice. Every other day it's rain, every day. Rain, gray, cold, and on the weekends it's a darker gray and it rains still.
Just like Belgium.
I don't know how you do it. I'm a seasonal depressant, I couldn't handle it. And also because I wasn't working as often as everyone else, but I had to live there, I felt trapped. It was like I couldn't work on any other show because I'm only allowed to do 2 guest star spots in an entire year. So it's not like I could work somewhere else, and I couldn't do any movies because we didn't know when they were going to use me. So I was just kind of sitting around waiting and doing nothing. And it affected my self-esteem as a performer. I thought, oh, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe they don't like what I do. When I do show up to work, maybe I should try to act like everybody else so that maybe they'll like that. It caused me to become very insecure and critical. And it affected my mental health. I was very, very, very depressed for about 9 months. And it's a long time to deal with depression. I have friends who deal with it clinically for longer, but it weighed a lot on me. And I knew that I needed to take a break. I need to go home and be around a good support system to remind me that I do know what I'm doing. I am good at this. Sometimes things work out the way you want, sometimes they don't. The most important thing, if you do get into a career like this, acting, having a thick skin, understanding that if you don't book anything, it's not always you, and to have the most self-love and self-care you possibly can. If this is what you want to do, this cannot be your entire life. Enjoy your other hobbies, enjoy your friends. If you like to cook, if you like to sing, if you like to walk backwards up a hill, it doesn't matter. Making sure that there are other things in your life that keep you whole and not just what you do to make money. That was the hardest lesson that I had to learn this year. It was the most difficult thing that I've dealt with while living my dream as an actor.
Thank you very much. Ashleigh, everybody!